Hey guys, this is Admin Gage here from Pokemon Victini the Black Hero Zekrom and / White Hero Reshiram, and today, just for our first video here, I decided that we would take questions off of the page, and actually from last Monday we were going to do a video, and it ended up not happening because it just wasn't working and Richie's microphone wasn't recording, so we decided that I would just do it today. And we'll go ahead and start here. The first question was about Sylveon. He actually called it the new Victini for some reason. I was intrigued. People have been kind of calling it that. Why did I go on Cerebi? So I have the Bulbapedia page up here for Sylveon. And Sylveon, it was just announced. It's just recently been announced, as it says on the page right here. And it evolves from Eevee, of course. Eevee's final forms, blah, blah, blah. Well, they're all final forms. The only really thing we know is that its height and its weight, and then it's going to appear in a Pikachu Short 25, which will be, I assume, of course, during or after the 16th Pokemon movie. And, okay, let's go back here. The light and sound types. Actually, I didn't see that question just until now. So the light and sound types, it's going to be interesting because if they do the light and sound types, think of all the light and sound types that they already, not sound types, and moves that kind of are with that. And if they do, would they have to what's the word here? Just sort them into a different move category or type category, like as in, let me think of a move here. Hyper Beam. I don't know if that could be. I don't even know what that type actually is. Would it be considered a light now? Maybe if it is announced that there is light and sound types introduced. Light, I can't really think of a lot of them. Maybe Leer. I don't even. For some reason, Leer popped into my mind because of the whole flashing. Screech and Growl could be sound moves. I was thinking it would be pretty cool. I don't know if there's I can't remember. It's just been a long time since I've played a game. Maybe 7 months, maybe. And Supersonic, maybe if it's not already a move. If it is, they could put it into a different type category. And is it what if it messed up the adversary's Pokemon's hearing, and that it couldn't take commands from its trainer, and it would hurt itself as it does in Confusion. And so I thought that'd be, just kind of popped in my mind, and I thought that'd be a pretty cool thing to do. And so yeah, it's interesting because the whole thing where the idea came from is Xerneas has the whole light deal with his antlers, and then Yveltal is the only other Pokemon you can hear in the reveal video or trailer besides Pikachu. And so they're kind of speculating now. Actually, I wonder if I can pull the picture up right now. Nope, too far. Okay. Photos. I don't know why my arrow is freaking out. Point. Okay, but I added it a while ago. Might be down here somewhere. Oh yeah, there's my Minecraft. I might be doing Minecraft videos sometime soon since I've got this whole screen recorded deal set up. I don't know. I might not. It's not planned, but it will definitely not be on the page. It will be on my own YouTube account. There's some Richie's drawings, which are amazing. By the way, Richie, if you're watching this video, you're a really good artist. Yeah, all I can remember about Mystery Dungeon is after I completed it, my Cyndaquil partner was walking away, and he's like, no. Okay, so here's the theory, okay? Here's the sound type theory. So people are kind of commenting, and they're freaking out. So let's see. I only play the games. Did I hide a comment? Or did somebody else? Okay. Sound. Based on a wyvern, a creature known in many existing games and media to let out shrill shrieks and sounds. The sound type already exists within the game, like I said before. Several Pokemon are based around it, complete with moves and abilities. The only Pokemon to make a sound in the entire trailer, aside from Pikachu. Light. One of the most requested types within the fan community, whether you like it or not. The colors on the antlers could represent the light spectrum, a perfect choice for the first light type legendary. In the trailer reveal, it surrounds by exaggerated light shafts. These two are often related together, light and sound or sight and hearing, visual and audio. To be introduced at once as opposing Pokemon games would make sense. Their ties would be specifically called into question. Whilst this has been done before, the generation has been called an evolution of the franchise. It would be the perfect time to introduce the new types. Now that is true. It is an evolution of the Pokemon games. Now they're in 3D graphics, and you're not a midget anymore. Which I thought was funny because on the video someone said, "Finally, my character sprite won't be a midget anymore," which I totally related to. It was pretty funny. But now it's it looks good. I like the graphics. It looks really good. My only problem with it just kind of looks different for me, and I can't wait. I can't show you that. I'm sorry. Well, don't send me friend requests. Please. Sorry about that. Now I have to delete my Facebook account. Just kidding. Okay, well, here we go. Come down here again. And then one of the Pokemon. Okay, here's a really good question. It's why is Ash still 10? When will he wake up from his coma? Now, people always are saying Ash is obviously in a coma here. I mean, that's why the adventure goes on forever. Now, that could be true because of what happened with the whole Spearows and the Pikachu and the bike and the... I can still remember Misty screaming, "Hey, my bike!" But there's also another theory, which I posted a while ago. At the end of the episode, Ash sees a Ho-Oh and then talks to Professor Oak, and he says he might have seen an Articuno, which I'm kind of freaking out about, because, I mean, Articuno ain't, like, red and gold and white. Professor, are you okay? I mean, I know you're old and everything. But, I mean, you wonder why he wouldn't say Moltres. But, I mean, since, oh my gosh, what is it? I forgot the island's name. Seaform? What? I can't remember. It's on the tip of my tongue. But anyway, I kind of would understand where Professor Oak came up with that because they're kind of close to where Articuno would live. And so, I kind of understand that, but you just still wonder where he came up with that. But, some Pokédex entries for seeing... Oh, never mind, I'll skip that first. Oh my gosh. Seeing Ho-Oh is kind of a foreshadowing of coming generations because you would wonder, oh, this is just a one-time deal, kind of like those crappy TV shows Bakugan or whatever. And, just a one-time deal, and then it'll be over. But Ho-Oh isn't in the original 151 Pokemon, so you're thinking, who the heck is that? And then when they announce the gold and silver, you're like, oh, awesome. But, yeah, and so they kind of foreshadowed there in coming generations, and so, they kind of had everyone freaking out, like, what is that Pokemon? Like, was it just Ash hallucinating, or, but, anyway, so, and then the next part is that, some Pokédex entries say that, seeing Ho-Oh will grant you eternal happiness. So I'm kind of figuring here that since Ash saw Ho-Oh, that what if, because he saw it, the eternal happiness, because of Ash's excitement and all of that, what if he got to live his Pokemon journey forever? And so, that's it. It's over. Done. I've stated my opinion about it. And we'll move on to the next question. Some down here from last week. I think that one was actually... Are there gonna be new Pokemon? Well, I'm not being rude here, but that's kind of a stupid question. I mean, in the original trailer for X and Y, they announced Froakie, Fennekin, and Chespin, Xerneas, and Yveltal. And so of course there are going to be new Pokemon. They always announce new Pokemon. They don't announce a lot of them lately. There's, well, actually, no, they